I find myself overwhelmed with the plethora of what to send out via mailers, what to set up as auto emails in my CRM, phone calls, how many smile stops at times, and how often social media posts, how many touches a year. So she goes on talking about how it's really overwhelming. So here's my advice to her. First of all, when it comes to marketing, well, first of all, everybody, when it comes to the Power Program and all the marketing that we have, there is a tremendous amount, and it's easy for you to get overwhelmed if you look at the material the incorrect way, and I'm going to help you look at it the correct way. The incorrect way is looking at the stuff that we have for you, which is over 600 pieces. You cannot look at 600 pieces and say, all right, let me find the best one, the secret sauce one, the one that's perfect. There is no one that's perfect. There is no, because they're all good. But we created them as much as we have for you to give you options. I'm going to use an analogy because, of course, well, how else would I do this? So I was shopping. One of the places I like to shop for the holidays is Amazon. And when you go to Amazon and there's places that says you're looking for gifts for him or for her or for the kids, you click on there. And let me tell you something, we got 600 pieces. Amazon's got 600 million. So you can get really overwhelmed trying to shop, not knowing what to get somebody. So here's how you do it though. You ask two questions. The first question is, when you're looking at pieces on the Power Program website, look for pieces that you react this way. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, I like that. That's the first thing. You have to think it's cool, that you like it. That's number one. Number two is, then you ask the second question is, do I think my clients or how I'm going to use this are going to like it? So that's how you approach trying to decide what marketing pieces to not, I'm telling you, if you do it that way, you're going to find it. That's number one. Number two, there's no right marketing pieces, period, ever. Because the whole point of marketing and self-promotion and staying in touch with clients, yada, 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 is the touch. It's the touch, the contact, and the piece that you use is just an excuse for the contact. See, when you give a present to somebody, for those of you that practice the holidays and giving presents, come on, you know this. The present, it's not the present as much as it's the communication of saying, I care enough about you to find something that I think you might like. It's the meaning behind it. That's what, so it's a similar concept, to stick with that analogy. Julie, is this making sense so far?
Absolutely.
Okay. The next thing is, as far as, well, one of the things I bought, because one of the questions, I'm looking at my notes here because I wanted to give a good answer to this, is that, how often or how much you should do all the marketing and stuff. Not every marketing thing has equal weight. Some it's just a little bit, some you do a lot. So, and I'm going to give you a marketing plan, by the way, in just a minute. I'm giving you a concept right now. When one of the gifts I bought for somebody was a scarf. And the scarf, a real beautiful scarf, but there were different types, colors. And one was more on the gray, like you look at it and say, that's a gray scarf, but it had other colors in it. And then there was the maroon, and then there was the blue. They had other colors, but that was the prominent one. So marketing is kind of like a scarf. It's that not all the yarn, all the pieces you do are equal. Some you'll spend more on than others, but they all work together to produce the end result. And this analogy would be a scarf. So the same thing is true about marketing. You're going to use all different colors of yarn. Okay, so let me give you how to create a marketing scarf. All right, number one, emails. My opinion, emails you should send out every week or every other week. Once a week or every other week. Now, those of you that have the Power Builder CRM, that has a built-in newsletter for you. That's one touch a month. That's automatic. Now, if you wanted to add a second automatic, that's twice a month, every other week contact. But you can go weekly. All right, so that's one yarn. Second one is smile stops. That was one of Lisa's questions. In my opinion, I would say do smile stops every 90 days to 120 days. Okay, so you're talking every 3 months well, let me think that through. It's the three.
Ooh, I have an opinion on that.
Yeah, what's your opinion, Julie, on the smile stop?
For me with smile stops, so smile stops are, we tell you to do this little gift idea to 5 great clients. And so if you broke down, like we're looking at the year ahead, if you broke down 2022 to 5 clients a month, then you pick your favorite smile stop for the month and connect with 5 clients. And that might just be a Saturday morning drive by for 5 people, or a Friday night, or, like pick consistency. I know you're good at that, so that it becomes a good habit, as opposed to every, because otherwise you're trying to do 100 of them. Anyway.
All right. So listen, so we have 2 different opinions here. Julie says, well, because now my argument would be is if you buy things in bulk for all your clients, and it's a lot easier to manage because it's one order, it's one pit, and then it's one drive out, and you just knock them all out in one time. So whatever works for you. And that's the other thing I will tell you. The right answer on any of this stuff is what you're willing to do and commit to. That's what's important. So like for Julie, she says, let's pick 5 clients. So for example, if you had 60 clients that you would do a smile stop, that she's saying to do 5 a month, and you spread it out that way, or some similar math, which would mean you're touching them once with a smile stop in a whole year. So if you wanted to do it twice a year, then you would double that up. So it's 10 and 10. I would say, hey, take your whole list and hit them out in a quarter or twice a year. So depend what works for you, do that. Here's the next thing. Phone calls to your past clients should be quarterly. Next one is events. Your events should be, you should do some kind of event, whether it's a Toys for Tot drive. We've given you a lot of ideas. We're going to talk about it on Wednesday, about the Holiday Heroes project that we have for you guys. It could be a client appreciation party. It could be a summer gathering party. It could be a parking lot party concept. So doing 1 or 2 events a year for your clients. Joanne Mills, I always reference her when it talks about movie nights in her community. Now, she doesn't do it just for clients, right? She does it for the entire community. The next one, I would say social media posts. You should do a social media post once a day, a written post. Now, again, those of you that are using the Power Builder, we have part of the Power Builder CRM has the social media post that's automated once a day to whatever, from whatever publications you want, or to whatever social media platform you want. The point here is there's a couple of things. Consistency and automation. The more you can automate your marketing, the better it is for you. The last one I'm going to add is social media video, which is different from a post. So when I say a post, a written post, an infographic, a little mini article, something of value, a reference to an article. So those are the written posts, and then there's the video post. Video posts will elevate your presence as well, and I think those should be done once a week. Remember what I said, consistency is key. So Lisa, that is a extremely long answer to your question.